Laura? Welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, this is long overdue, but I am so excited to be reacting to, let's be honest, I don't care what TS Entertainment says, B.A.P. That's right, guys, B.A.P are back with Gone, and even though they're going by BANG&JUNG&YOO&MOON, I'm calling them B.A.P because if the leader himself can say B.A.P, if Jungkook can say it, then I can say it. And basically, they've come out with Gone, and I'm really excited for it. Now, this came out last Thursday, I believe, and I wanted to listen to it then, but I couldn't. I was out, I had to go to a doctor's appointment, and I did not have time before I had to go to bed so I could go to work the next day. And this weekend I went to Busan, so it's to see ONE and CNBLUE and FT Island, so it's been kind of a crazy weekend, but I've been dying for the past 7 years waiting for this song to finally come out, and it's here, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait to react to it, and yeah, let's just get started. I don't want to wait anymore. I've had to avoid things so hard on Twitter. Babies are alive. Oh my gosh! Ah, Jimmy! I might get teary-eyed during this, guys. Oh my gosh, they're doing it like in order too. Oh my gosh, I've missed Dae's voice so much. Look how happy they are. Oh my gosh. Oh, so good. Chips they're getting. Cute. Oh my gosh, I love that. They're such a little family. Oh my gosh, Shang-Chi. Oh my gosh, I love that transition. I'm really sorry I'm getting emotional right now. Why am I crying? Keep it together, Laura. Those lyrics really hit. I feel like I'm just in awe and I'm just sitting here not saying anything, but I can't believe they're back, guys. I always love when Jungkook does this little singing, like sing rap. Oh, Youngjae sounds fire. Also, let's just change Jung up to main vocalist there with them. Oh, I've missed Daehyun's voice so much. Now it's a little party. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to watch a live of this. Oh my gosh, and they're watching it together. My little family. Guys, that was so good. I'm sorry for getting a little emotional, but they've been one of my favorite groups for I don't know how long, and I just can't believe they're back. And this is so exciting, and I feel like I'm really happy that they've said that this is like just closing of a chapter, not the closing of them as a group. And I always was a believer that they were coming back because they said that they were going to come back. Like, they didn't know when, they didn't know how, but they've always said that they were going to come back. So that B.A.P was not disbanded. Like, they were just going to focus on solo projects for a while because they needed to get out of TS Entertainment. They did. And let's be honest, shit in entertainment. All they did was ruin groups, like, that were amazing. Come on. Secret, B.A.P, and then Tracing. Come on. Let's be honest. Those were great groups, and they just let them die for no reason. They just were so greedy and so money hungry. And I'm glad that they're no longer a company, that they're no longer a thing. And I hope that B.A.P gets everything that they want because they deserve it. They really do. And those words, when I heard them, like a Jungkook's like first rap, like, we'll meet again one day, like, all this, it just hit, and all of it hit, and it was amazing. And I feel like I don't have a lot to say because B.A.P's always been a group for me that really emotes their songs well. So in their voices, you can hear what it's supposed to sound like what it's supposed to feel like. And I feel like they really did this as a chapter of, that they're closing this chapter and they're finished with that. And they're going to leave it behind them and they're going to move on to bigger and better things. And that's amazing. And I am so happy that Jungkook pushed so hard for this because I know, that it's something that he's really been thinking about, and it's something that everyone in B.A.P really deserves. And so I hope that this is the closing of that chapter, and then they can go on and do bigger and better things. Like, I'd love to see an album, obviously, with Zello back, and just wow. And they went they're going full out for this. They're having a fan concert, which I'm going to. So excited. My first ever B.A.P concert. And I know it's going to be amazing. And I can't wait to see them at Toki's, even though I wish I have one. They're so rare. I can't find them. But hopefully they're going to sell some merch and I'm going to get a whistle. And I'll do the whistle chants. But, yeah. I mean, what can you say about this except I don't think people realize the impact that B.A.P really had on the industry. For newer fans, like, this is the group that came from a small company. They had nothing, right? So they were the big three, obviously, SM, YG, and JYP, and they came from nothing. And in 2012, they debuted with Warrior, and it was the best song of that year. I'm telling you, I kid you not. And there were a lot of great songs. It was the best debut of that year. They won so many awards. Like, they really broke that you have to be from a big company in order to get famous. I can't remember how many awards they got from that year. It was crazy, like ridiculous. Their impact. And they're all songwriters, and they had a lot of credit on that, and they were really one of the first groups who started to do that and started to push the limits on that. And if it hadn't have been for their lawsuit, wow, it would have been completely different. How their ending was, and now it's not an ending because they've come back, and I'm so excited. I tried to, like I said, I wanted to trust them, and I knew it, but I was just like, guys, this is getting kind of a little long. Can we please come back? I'm sure they probably wanted to wait until everyone was done with military service, and they got to do a lot of the solo stuff that they wanted to do, and that they felt comfortable coming back together, because that has to be something you have to heal from. They had to fight for over 2 years, basically, to even get the money that they were entitled to. And even after that, TS worked them to the freaking bone, to the point where they were like, oh, I mean, I remember watching it in V Lives. People were like, oh, I want to be like B.A.P. And they're like, don't come to TS Entertainment. I remember that. Like, they were really, like, they were really open and honest about that. And it has to, you know, and I like Jungkook and tell those, you know, rap solos about that and everything. It had to be one of the hardest things for a group to go through, especially when they had such fame. Like, 2012, 2013, like, come on, guys. Like, please go do a little research. Go look at, like, them in comparison, like, to the other groups that are around that time. And there are a lot of great groups in 2012. Don't get me wrong. But just, like, and that was at the time, you have to remember, like, EXO debuted that year, right? B.A.P was bigger than EXO. Now, I mean, eventually that changed at one point. But when B.A.P debuted, they definitely came out on top, and that's just the way it was. And they came from a small company, and they broke a lot of bridges for groups from smaller companies. They gave a lot of leeway for other companies to see how do you break into the industry and how you have to do that. You know, if you look at the songwriting that they did for they were completely different from a lot of groups out there, especially I would say with their rock elements, a little more heavy hitting elements. Like, my goodness, if we just look at and really sticking it to the man. they had a lot of those, like, sticking it to the man. And then if you guys have a chance to listen to it's the best album probably that I've ever heard. Most cohesive, like, fantastic album. You have to. So I could probably rave on and on about B.A.P. This is supposed to be just about Gone, but I feel like in order to understand, if you don't understand their backstory like this, you might not completely understand their reasoning for doing this, right? And so I feel like this was really necessary for them, more so than their fans. Of course, their fans babies deserve that closure for that part, but I feel like this is really truly, and I think they're doing this obviously for babies, but I think they're gonna get a lot of healing from this, which I think is really important so that they can leave it behind, like they've said, and they can move on with their next chapter. So I'm really excited to see what everything brings, and I can't believe, like, it's just crazy how it's already here, and it's so exciting, and I just beautiful. I loved it. Like, what else is there to say? There isn't. So tell me what you guys thought of the song. Tell me what you thought of the music video. Who's your bias in B.A.P? And do you know anything about their story? If you're new to them, tell me who you're interested in, what you want to know about them, and go from there. So I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.